everyone, welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy, and on this channel we do DIYs, wood signs, and there's always tons of laughter. Today we are going to be doing an entire video on a wood round. I'm going to be taking you through all of my little hiccups and show you step by step how to complete this one. We are also using a new wood round. And I also wanted to say thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. And with that said, let's go ahead and hop into this round DIY. Okay, so we are starting off with this 18-inch birch wood round. I bought it off a local gal. It is 1/2 inch thick. I've never worked with this type of wood round before. I usually buy all of mine at Home Depot, but I thought, you know what, let's give this a try. If I could support somebody local, I would love to. So I'm taking my microfiber cloth. I shake out all the lint balls. I'm using my Min Wax. I think it's pronounced Iswich, something like that. All right, so you guys, right off the bat, I was not impressed. And that is only because there's no wood grain in these. And the reason I do wood signs and love wood signs so much is the wood grain. I try to show as much of that grain as possible, whether that be not painting the words and instead letting the words show the wood grain, whatever it may be. I was so sad. So I know that might sound funny, but like, the wood grain adds so much character to these signs, but I was like, you know what, we're covering it with paint anyways, get over it. So I continue to stain. We did the front and I do the back. Now this wood was drinking up this stain like it was a tall glass of water. Like it absorbed right into it. Now, usually I let my wood rounds dry 24 hours. This one, I will show you, I didn't think I needed to do that, but I did. All right, y'all. So we are in our Cricut design space. I'm gonna go ahead and click, sorry, I have to hold my phone, so just bear with me. We're gonna go ahead and click our circle. Now I'm gonna bring it over. I'm going to unlock it so we can change the size. Then coming up to width, we are going to change the diameter to 18 by 18. Now, what you see on this is exactly how you're going to see it like on your wood round. Like this is an 18-inch circle. So whatever you put on here, that's exactly what it is going to look like when you cut it out. So I'm going to go to images. And I just searched porch. We're gonna use this image. I thought this would look so good on a round here. Okay, so let me go ahead and blow that up. All right, now I want you all to keep in mind. Now again, how you see it on here is how you are going to see it on your wood round. We also have to think about the fact that you can only cut 12 inches wide, 24 inches long, or you would have to slice your image up, okay? We don't want to do that. I want you guys, I want to make this easy on you. So what we're going to do, don't need, if you try to cut it like this, I say make it, this is what you're going to get. The project is not supported by your current machine selection, and that's because the image is too big. So we're gonna press OK. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna size our image down. Because even if I took away the circle and I tried to cut this as is, oh shoot, did I actually do it like right size the first time? What's up? I think I did. Hey, okay. So, hey. Okay, so if you didn't, if you didn't get it the first time, then you can, ow, hold on you guys, holding this phone up, my like shoulders hurt. Okay, anyways, you guys, let's just do this. Okay, so here we go. Here's our image. If you say make it, do you see how it says welcome to our porch? And this is what is going to cut out first, okay? Then you're gonna press continue. Okay, it's telling you you need a mat that's more than 12 inches long. Got it. I'm gonna do vinyl because I'm gonna cut this decal or stencil is gonna be made with permanent vinyl. And that's it. And then we're gonna go press continue. Now you're just gonna click that little flashing button and the Cricut is gonna take care of it for us. It knows how, like what depth to do. It knows that you're cutting regular vinyl. It's absolutely amazing, you guys, and it's effortless to use your Cricut machine. Now that that's done, you're gonna hit your second one, right here, okay? So it's already laid out for you. Size is done. We're going to hit, it'll say continue. I can't see you. And we're gonna do that one with stencil vinyl. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and cut it. And here we go again, you guys. All I had to do was press stencil vinyl and it does the work for me. You don't have to adjust the blade. You don't have to do anything with the depth of the blade. It knows the material, and there's, you guys, hundreds of materials on the Cricut Maker that you can cut. It is insane. So I'm gonna finish cutting this stencil out and then we're gonna bring it on over to the table. All right, so here we are now. We have our vinyl cut out, and this is when, you guys, I thought this was dry. Like, I rubbed my hand on it, no oily residue. There was no stain that was showing up on my fingers. So I felt pretty confident that I could go ahead and lay the vinyl and start painting. So I'm trying to find the position here. I get my scraper and I start scraping it down, and the vinyl will not stick. And if most of you know, if your stain is still wet, it will not adhere. But I was convinced it was the wood. I was like, no, it's the wood. The wood is the problem. So then I grabbed Territorial Beige and I painted and I dried it, and I was like, vinyl always sticks to paint. So that was my next thing. Well, it still doesn't stick. So then I realized I have to wait and let this hold up overnight and let it completely dry and then come back for the vinyl. Hey everyone, I hope you are enjoying the wood round tutorial. I know that I have a large portion of you that actually started watching me because of wood rounds and wood signs. So I was really happy to do this for you. And I wanted to do this one not only to show you how you can design your wood rounds in the Cricut design space and how you can use all of their amazing images to make these so easily, but I also wanted to show you the difference in the wood rounds. So I always buy mine from Home Depot, but I know that they're not accessible to everybody. So I wanted to show you that I got this from a local woman on Facebook Marketplace. It is birch wood, and I just wanted you to know that there are other options out there. And I will, of course, give you my opinions on the piece of wood and everything throughout the video. So make sure, if you're digging me, if you're digging the DIYs, if you're digging the wood signs, make sure to like and make sure to subscribe so you can see more. I post every Tuesday and Saturday, and I also do lives on Facebook every Thursday evening. That link will be down in the description box for you. And with that said, let's go ahead and finish up this wood round. Okay, no more interruptions, I promise. So then I go back old school and I'm like, I'm using my black vinyl that always works. I'm using my vinyl ease, which always works. This is now the next day. I let it completely dry. And now I'm applying it, and I'm already having luck. I could already tell that it's kind of grabbing on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and find my placement. Remember, you need this bottom piece because that kind of like lays into the bottom porch word. So I am measuring this. I'm gonna go ahead and take my scraper again. We're going to start pushing that down. The vinyl ease that I do use is in my Amazon store link. And after that, now, as I start pulling it down, I'm like, oh man, but you make it work. Sometimes you just have to take a little bit more time. So the vinyl letters wanted to lift just a little bit. So I got my scraper and I helped them along by scraping upwards on the letters so that I'm kind of like varnishing them on here. Don't go downwards with your scraper or you're gonna scrape those vinyl letters or tear them right off. So go slowly, take your time. It's not always rainbows and unicorns when you're making wood rounds, especially when you're starting off. It is a lot of trial and error. I know. All right, so now taking Rust-Oleum chiffon, I am going to do just a messy brush over this. I kind of wanted like a shabby, cottagey porch look. I don't know, you guys. I just kind of go with it when I do my wood rounds. But I always make sure that I fully cover all of those letters up. We are going to let this dry. Chalk paint dries so fast. I only do one coat. Once that dries, I'm going to get my Cricut weeding tool. Now, you guys, oh, sorry, I do the sides too, but I don't do the back. We did stain the back, so it still looks like a finished product in the end. So now I'm going to weed. I have to tell you guys, this Cricut weeding tool, if you do not have one, get yourself one. It is the sharpest weeding tool I have ever used. And if any of you guys have another one that's dull on the end, you are gonna end up gouging your wood because you have to press hard to get underneath your vinyl. This one, you just poke a little piece of that vinyl and it gets right up under there and helps you along. So definitely check that out. I will try and leave a link for it down in the description box. I think it comes in a kit though, not by itself. So after we're done with that, we're gonna take this on outside. I'm gonna be using my Orbital Skill Sander with 220 grit sandpaper. This is gonna help get those strong like brush strokes off and then distress it in places that you want. So now that we're done with that, I did clean this off. I am taking my Aura Mask 813 stencil vinyl, and I am also using the Cricut transfer tape. You guys, make sure when you buy Cricut transfer tape, it comes in different grips, okay? So like strong grip would be glitter. This is just a regular standard one. So I'm gonna use my painter's tape here. We're gonna paint off everything. I'm gonna do the other side because your girl's a hot mess and I will probably get it on the sign. My Aura Mask stencil vinyl is in my Amazon cart for you guys down in the description box. So taking my stencil brush from Dollar Tree, and this color is actually moss, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and just stipple this on. Now y'all remember, a little goes a long way. You don't gotta get crazy. You could always go back in with more. You also do not want to press down hard. This is gonna cause you to have bleeds, which y'all know we do not want. That is probably the most disappointing thing when you pull your vinyl and you have bleeds. Like, ugh. That's when I say, don't stress, distress. My girl taught me that one. So I am gonna go ahead and finish this up. Now I wait until it's completely dry before peeling up my vinyl. And that is because, like I said, I am a hot mess and I will probably drop the vinyl or smear it or something if it's wet. So I just like to wait until it dries. Chalk paint doesn't take that long. So after I'm done with this, we are going to now clear it. So I take Helmsman spar urethane. Make sure your spar urethane is water-based. If it is oil-based, it is gonna turn your sign yellow. So spar urethane helps protect your signs from the elements being outside. If you do not have an overhang over your porch or you don't know if your customers will, make sure that you put 2 to 3 coats of this on your wood round. Make sure you hit the sides and you hit the back just as many coats as the front. So I'm not gonna put you through that pain. I'm gonna skip through me doing all these clear coats. But yes, this is also in my Amazon store link for you guys to check out. All right, now I'm taking my wire jute cord. This is just from Dollar Tree. It's my new favorite cord to use on my wood rounds. I am just stapling this in here, twisting it up. I wanted this wood round just to be super natural. Like, I did not want the greenery and the bows and all of that. I just wanted a super simplistic wood round, which I don't usually do, but I was really vibing on this one. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this. I measured them about 2.5 inches in, and how far you go down, that's really preference, you guys. I get that asked a lot. So just finish this up and then you guys, we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hey you guys, I thought, you know what, it's beautiful out here, so let's do the reveal for this sign, where it's gonna be going. And look at how beautiful this turns out. Do you see how when you sand, you minimize the brush strokes and it looks more a part of the wood? You have those crisp lines from that stencil vinyl. And then remember, this is the birch wood, so it's a lot thinner as well. Your back is stained and it's cleared, and it is ready to go right over there on the porch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my Cricut links down below. And once again, thank you Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Bye. Can't get this nail off. I need to soak it. I need to soak it. All the other ones fell off within like not even 2 days, a day. A day. But this guy, making me look real classy as always. You know, oh, what was that? Yep. Okay. Okay. I look so tired. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because it is an alternative, it is another option other than like the Home Depot or the, okay, let's start this over. Like Ever would do. What's wrong, honey? This is one of the packets. The Dollar Tree as well.